back, folks. Now, for the past 11 years, you've seen our next guest serve time on death row, attempt to sell her baby sister on the black market, and be repeatedly left at the altar on the soap opera Days of Our Lives. She's had a hard life. Take a look.
When I was a little girl, people used to always say to me that I was spunky and feisty, just like my mom. Well, get your fight back. Please. If you won't do it for yourself, please do it for us. Mom, please fight for your family.
Folks, please welcome Alison Sweeney. You know what? You are so spunky and feisty.
I know. Did you hear me tripping over it? There was a lot of emotion in that scene.
Spunky and feisty.
Spunky and feisty, thank you.
When have you ever had to say those words in real life?
I don't know. Practicing to say them for the show. Spunky. There's a lot of words, actually, that they use in soap opera, like lingo, that you would never say in real life. And it's so hard
like canoodle?
No, canoodle is not one I've heard, but twigged. Twigged is one that comes up often, yes.
What does that mean, twigged?
Exactly. I don't know, but my character's often twigged.
What context do you use that in?
As in, Sammy doesn't get what she wants, on Sammy, twigged.
Wow. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
But here's the look that goes along with it. Ready?
Do it.
That was it. That was me twigged.
You are a genius.
All right, well, it wasn't that exciting. I didn't get applause or anything.
No, they clap.
Look at that. That's sad. I have to beg for applause.
Now, it's kind of crazy over there right now at Days of Our Lives. Bring us up to speed, because last time I tuned in, because I don't get a chance to watch a lot of soaps anymore, but folks were dying.
Yes.
Last time I tuned in, folks were dying left and right.
We have a serial killer loose in Salem.
Now,
Well, actually, now she's not.
Caught the serial killer?
We finally did catch it, and it turns out it's sort of my mom on the show.
Right.
Yeah.
So bring us up to speed. How does she become the serial killer?
Well, actually, interestingly enough, that's what's airing currently, is her describing exactly how she committed all of these murders, and she actually murdered 8 or 9 different people, main characters in Salem, and it's
wow.
been horrifying,
That's
actually.
That's gotta suck when you show up to work.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'll get killed.
I know. Well, luckily you find out a little bit before you actually read it in the script, but it's been very difficult, and actually, in a way, you know, part of that, it works into your performance. I mean, we're watching all our loved ones on the show as well as in real life leave, and so you kind of just end up, as you saw on that clip, crying every day and, you know, getting emotionally.
Did you have anyone close to you, to your character, die?
Yes, actually, my father got killed.
She killed her husband?
Her ex-husband, yeah.
Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah, well, yeah. As it turns out, yeah, and if I remember correctly, he was getting married to another woman, and she stuffed the man and the bride, you know, on the cake, down his throat. It's been gross.
Man, I gotta start watching soaps again.
You should. It's very exciting, actually, right now.
Now, you've been acting since you were really, really young.
I started when I was 4 years old doing commercials and stuff, yeah.
And now you decided to write a book up to this point.
That's right. So far.
Up to this point. It's called Alison Sweeney, All the Days of My Life, So Far.
That's right.
So far. So what are a couple of
Wait for the next version, 20 more years.
Yes.
I'll go to chapter 2. Anyways, it talks about growing up in Hollywood and auditioning ever since I was a little kid, and I did a lot of commercials and guest appearing roles when I was growing up, and then I got Days when I was 16, and I talk all about getting that job and what it was like auditioning and what it's like to be on a soap opera, and a lot of photos of me from when I was little, so it's interesting, I think.
So you've been working for a long time.
24 years I've been.
Good for you.
Yeah.
That's a nice... It's rare to get a job for 2 years, much less 24. So that's
great. It's been amazing, and I'm very lucky, and I have a great family that supports me, so it hasn't been, you know, as one can see on TV lately. It isn't as bad as it can be.
Now, folks, you have to go out, especially if you're a fan of Days of Our Lives, go and check out the book, All the Days of My Life So Far. Now, you being a child actor, there are a lot of shows about kid actors now. There's a show on TV about showbiz
My favorite,
moms.
yeah, showbiz moms and dads. It's on Bravo.
And can you relate?
Well, that was the first episode I watched with my husband. He actually asked me that. He was like, is that what your life was like? Because this is, of course, the extreme of the extreme. And I can relate because I knew kids who were going through what these children you see on those shows. It's horrifying. I mean, it is like watching a train wreck. I mean, those lives and those children, it's like painful for me because I went through a little bit of it in that, you know, you go to an audition and you don't get to go to a friend's house after school. And a year goes by of that, and you don't have friends anymore. And, you know, that was my childhood. But my mom constantly said, if you don't want to be doing this, please, I don't want to be driving you all over Hollywood if you don't want to be at the audition.
Right.
And I would come across other little girls in the audition who weren't allowed to play with me because I was the competition, whose parents are living off their children's income. And, I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing what this industry can do to people, and horrifying.
Wow.
So, yes, I do relate, and that show is just, like, gripping every week. I'm, like, addicted. It's messed up.
You're addicted to other people's pain. Look at you, you freak.
Hey, man. People are addicted to my pain watching the show every day.
Exactly. Folks, be sure to catch Alison Sweeney on Days of Our Lives, weekdays on NBC. And you got to go out and buy her book when it comes out May 26th. Alison Sweeney. We'll be right back.